balls. Oh, hey. Hey guys! It's been a little bit since I've recorded a video. I've encountered a few problems recently, such as finals week for college, transferring colleges, I'm actually moving somewhere else, that's weird. I'm also, I'm hungry. I should eat. So I haven't made one of these cooking videos in almost 2 years, which is crazy to think about. I haven't cooked anything in 2 years? Wow. How did you survive, Bryant? I didn't. I've already died twice now, and I'm just back from the dead to tell you guys how to make a fried egg sandwich. The last episode that we did was creamy curry shrimp, which was an actual, legitimate dish. This one's gonna be this one's gonna be a legitimate dish too. But I'm telling you guys how to make a fried egg sandwich because not only is it really easy to make, as far as there's little to no prep work, there's really little to no cleanup. Well, actually there's a little cleanup, but we'll get there. But it's also just a really easy, simple meal sandwich recipe that you can make at home within a few minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and run you through how to actually get that done. But first we're gonna go ahead and get our stuff out of the way. So the first prep work that you're gonna need to do is get your butter out early so that way it can soften up. The only other thing that you need to worry about is a pan and a plastic spatula. I'm using a plastic spatula because this is a non-stick pan. If you use metal on non-stick, it destroys the coating on there. So if you have a non-stick pan like I do, use a plastic spatula. I'm gonna get our ingredients prepped and ready. I'm not trying to break anything here, guys. Okay, so a basic fried egg sandwich. Wait. I thought that was gonna fall off. Okay, so a basic fried egg sandwich has these ingredients. Eggs, funky. Fried egg sandwich has egg, bread, meat, and cheese.
Cheese.
But you can spice things up a little bit by adding things like bacon and a vegetable, such as a sliced tomato, or in this case, I'm using pickles. We'll go ahead and use these ingredients, and let me go ahead and run you through the steps on how to prep your stuff and how to make sure that it's all right. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is prep your ingredients and make sure that you're ready. So what I like to do is I like to get out my plate that I put my sandwich on and I get my ingredients out. So in this case, I typically put a double layer of stuff on there. So in this case, 2 slices of cheese. Rosie has joined us. I wonder why. So 2 slices of cheese because it goes on both sides of the sandwich. 1 egg. We grab out 2 slices of bread. Turkey. You can put turkey or ham or whatever meat you want on there. You want a piece? No? Okay. You can stop wagging your tail, that's all I'm going to give you. Pickles, which I haven't opened this pickle jar yet, but they're longer than the bread. We might have to do something about that. Oh god. And now they should be about the right length. Bacon. So you just add in, 4 slices of bacon. 5 slices? 5 slices of bacon. Ooh! I cannot give this to you yet, Rosie. This is way too hot. The next step is we're going to go ahead and butter our bread. But before we do that, we're actually going to go ahead and get the pan started. So let's go ahead and put the egg over here. Even though this is a non-stick pan, I'm still going to spray Pam on it just to make sure that we're doing good. Flashback to the brownie episode where I just spray some in my mouth. So then we're going to go ahead and let that heat up. So what we're going to go ahead and put it on is about medium heat. So when we butter our bread, we want to make sure that this butter is nice and warm, which oh my god, it definitely is. In case you didn't know, today it's 100 degrees outside, which is probably why this butter has already turned almost into a liquid, even though I left it out for a little bit. So It is, oh my god, it is actually like melting. Get your butter out early so that way it's nice and spreadable like this, instead of just like rock hard and you're trying to spread it and you just end up like breaking your bread. Don't do that. It's not good for you or the sandwich. But again, I'm not sure the sandwich is good for you to begin with, but I'm not looking for health, I'm looking for thick thighs so that way I can start on OnlyFans and get some income for college. So this is going to be a lot easier, which is actually good. Bless you. Rosie sneezed. Say bless you, Rosie, in the comments, please. We're already done with the butter! Butter on the dog. Dog with the butter. Butter dog. The next step we got to do is fry the egg. You just crack it open and put it into the pan. So I'm pretty sure you can keep the yolk unbroken if you want to. I typically break the yolk, just that way it gets a nice little... because it's going to be broken anyway, and it's just, you know, how it is. You know, we're all a little bit broken on the inside. That's typically the sign of how you know one side is done, is if you can actually get underneath it with a spatula relatively easily and flip it over. Otherwise, it's not quite done yet, and you need to let it sit there for a little bit longer. Over here, we've got our sandwich ingredients prepped, and I think it might be cold enough now to give some of this to Rosie. So she's going to be eating a piece of bacon now, because why not? Okay, so you can see here, it's actually pretty easy to get underneath the egg now with the spatula, which means we can flip it over, and some of the egg just spilled out onto the stovetop. Luckily, it's not going to burn because it's not on a hot part of the stove. I've turned the stove down just a little bit to like a medium-low because we don't want to cook the bread too fast. What'll happen is sometimes you might cook it too fast. The cheese won't melt, but the butter side of the bread will get burnt, which we want to try to avoid. I just realized this is probably in the way. I'm a good videographer. We're gonna make sure that we have a slice of cheese prepared, so that way we can start assembling our sandwich. Typically the way that I put everything down is bread, cheese, meat, bacon, pickle, and then just do the opposite way on the other side. Oh, egg. Egg? I'm forgetting the order of things already. The order of operations. PEMDAS. What goes first? Do I multiply or do I add? Oh god, I don't know anymore. Before I actually put the last piece of bread on, I like to kind of just squish it down a little bit.
Squish that
sandwich. So that way it's not as tall to try to flip. Because if you have a tall sandwich that you're trying to flip, it kind of becomes... Oh yeah, that's a good looking crust right there. It becomes a little bit difficult to flip. As you can see, I kind of messed it up there. But you can see that nice crust there is kind of what you want to see. You could probably just turn off the stove and let it cook with the residual heat, which is what I'm gonna do. Let's check it. Oh, that's good. That's a good crust right there. Look at that. And if we do a binging with Babish type deal, that's the cross section right there. I don't know about you, but that looks pretty tasty. A drink to have with this. A nice Diet Dr. Pee-Pee. Another legit recipe this time that didn't go wrong. I'm getting better at cooking, guys. Can you believe that? Let's take a taste. This has been... I'm just gonna pick up the entire tripod. This has been Cooking with Bryant. I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like I'm just like reaching out, like grabbing you through the screen right now. I don't know if that's the same for you. Please like and subscribe. I had fun with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time with another recipe at some point. Who knows when that'll be? Maybe it'll be at Sonoma. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy to think I'm gonna go there soon. Wow, I can't believe that I'm just gonna go ahead and put you guys down now. Okay, bye.